I've had this thought for a while, and I think I'm definitely in the large minority here, or a small minority, I guess, because I don't think a lot of people are rocking with me on this. I think Hughes is the captain of this team moving forward. I really do. There's a lot of little things that I've seen him do over the past couple of years that I think are major indications of having a high leadership ability. And I go back, I bring this up on the show all the time, so I apologize to listeners, but like the really tough end of the year availability with Brock Besser, like Quinn Hughes was the one stepping up and covering, talking, doing things, whatever it was, to kind of help Brock get through that tough moment. Things like that. We've heard him, I think, kind of present himself in that leadership role in the way he's talked about me, especially after Bo Horvat's left. Like the way that we've had conversations with him, I don't want to say like it feels so different. He's the captain now. Like we're not at that point, but I do believe that like there's a leader there, absolutely. And we've heard Rick talk about it a lot lately. I'm not going to try and bring you over to my team because I feel like everybody's on Team Pettersson. I get that too. Right? Like I think he does so much on the ice that makes him a leader. I just wonder. Like I think Quinn Hughes is very understanding of what a captain does for a hockey team, just from being around, NHL teams at such a young age and seeing all that and developing and being a leader on all the teams he played on. He's getting to that point now. I'm in the camp of Quinn Hughes. I think should be the captain of this team moving forward.
Well, Tocchet has made a point of saying that Quinn Hughes has been very vocal, that he's one of the most talkative players since he's come in. And I think that that's kind of missed by fans and the media because they kind of see Hughes as being a quieter guy.
Yeah.
When you talk to him in a scrum or in an interview, he's a little bit quieter, but he's willing to speak his mind. That's been very clear. If he doesn't like a question, he'll give you a one-word answer and he'll be like, okay, let's move on. Yeah. Like he's willing to just kind of he's willing to take that on. And he's a little more comfortable talking with the media than Pettersson is. Obviously, Pettersson is speaking in a second language for him, and he's very comfortable in English now, but you can tell when he's looking for the right word. And Pettersson's a very thoughtful guy who wants to always be using the right words. And he'll stop himself if he's going, wait, that's not what I want to say. He'll stop himself and backtrack and go, let's try this again. But I think with Pettersson is because he's such a thoughtful player, I think people kind of look at that as reluctance. And I don't see it as reluctance for being the captain. I see it as him really wanting to weigh the pros and cons and really think about it. He doesn't want to take the captaincy just because people think he should be the captain. He wants to take it if he can actually do something worthwhile with it. And so maybe he decides this offseason that he's like, you know what? This isn't for me. I don't want to have that on my plate. I'll be an alternate captain. I'll wear an A. I'll be a leader. I'll set an example in the room. I'll set an example with my fitness, whatever else you want to say. But he doesn't want to be the guy. And maybe that does become Quinn Hughes. But I still think that it's Pettersson's job if he wants it.
Yeah, I think that's a great way of looking at it. And it's true, like, there's going to be leaders in every single room. I think the big difference, at least from my point of view, and this is as a media member, is the captain's the one who's going to be there every single day talking to us. That's a lot to ask of somebody. And Elias Pettersson, I think, has taken I think he's taken media very serious ever since Bo Horvat was traded as well. I really think he's making a solid commitment to do media and do it well and give us good answers. I've noticed a very different type of vibe from him ever since Horvat left, because Horvat was our guy, right? Every practice, post game, no matter what it was, a 2-0 loss or a 5-4 win, like it was Horvat every single time. So I think Pettersson's kind of seen that and stepped up a little bit into that role, which has been great to see. So that's good stuff there.